What's up? I'm going to try and make this video a little bit more concise. What we're going to do is just analyze a little bit. Like I said, I'm going to keep it short, analyze my store that I was running. What I was doing is I was in Kayla Data. I was like, what is this? So I looked, I saw what the product is, okay, and it's a wrap sealer. And initially I was like, how am I going to sell a fucking wrap sealer? You know what I mean? By the way, keep in mind, if you're watching me for the first time, forewarning, I only got 5 sales in the store, so if you're looking for maybe somebody that has more knowledge, by all means, go to a different video. I don't have that knowledge. I'm just kind of giving my experience, what I did, what I didn't do, and what worked for me. It wasn't super saturated. 80K in the last 180 days is nothing. So I was like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm going to run it, okay? I'm going to run it with 50 CAD day, 50 Canadian dollars, $50 a day spend. Usually I do 50 USD, which is like $70 a day spend, but I did $50 here, okay? Here's been the math for the past 5 days, okay? So in total, I had 5 orders. Now, this is actually, if you're still thinking it's small, of course it is. This is nothing. Yeah, but I got 5 sales. That was a goal for me. Initially, my goal was to get 1 sale, just in general. Then it was to get 3 sales. Then it was to get 4. Then it was 5, right? So I'm at 5 sales. My next goal is to get 10 sales. Just in general, not with this product, well, any product, just on my next store is to get 10 sales and be profitable. So we'll see here, yeah, I'll hide that. Well, there's no point in me hiding it. But you'll see here, oh, this should be bigger. Whatever. You'll see here that the cost in total was $181. That's Canadian dollars, so that's not really relevant. But so what I did was I subtracted the ad spend from my revenue and I calculated the cost of goods sold. I added that to the ad spend, and then I took away these two combined from the revenue, and my profit was a whopping negative 60. Fascinating enough, this is actually a milestone in and of itself, and because normally when I test a product, I get 0 sales. I mean, that not normally, all the time. I always get 0 sales. This is the first time I actually got sales. So in other product tests where, mind you, I would have a lack of knowledge, in other product tests, I would have been down $151, okay? So here I'm negative 60. That's pretty good. I'm happy with that. Well, not happy, but I'm content at least, okay? Now we have my ad performance and metrics. This is very integral. I've noticed that for me, obviously the ultimate goal that we're doing here in e-commerce is to get sales. We care about sales, not about views, not about clicks, not about how much people love our product. Of course, these things matter and they're good things, but we want to make money, sales. That's what we care about. So when we're caring about sales, when we're caring about this ultimate goal, we need to correctly identify the problems, because if we have a goal up here, which is to get sales, of course there's going to be problems, right? If we notice that we're not getting this sale and we incorrectly identify a problem that doesn't exist and we tackle that, then not only are we neglecting the problem, but we could be basically taking out a leg, if you will, from the product, like a stable leg, instead of fixing the broken leg, right? So if you can imagine a table with a piece of cake on top of it, and it's got 3 legs, or two eggs for the sake of the metaphor, the example, and one leg is solid, the other leg is rickety and whatever, and it needs to be replaced. What I have done is I've just fucking been like eeny meeny miny mo wham, and I've just hit the fucking good leg, and then everything collapses, okay? I would have focused on the actual website itself, or I would have focused on the ads themselves. So the two different things, instead of identifying problems. Essentially, I was like this, just trying to like fix a problem, okay? So we're going to take a look at my performance and my metrics for everything pre-site. Before we do this, just as a little pre-lecture thing, the campaigns. I did a 3-day test with a Smart Plus TikTok campaign. Please listen if you're a newbie, if you're below me and you haven't gotten any sales. And you'll see down here differing views. I just found this on Google. This one thing says the pros of ABO over CBO. It says your ROAS, your return on your ad spend, will be 94 with an ABO, and it'll be 81% on a CBO. Then another image here says without CBO, you're going to get 10 conversions. So it means ABO, you're going to get 10 conversions. And with CBO, you're going to get 15 conversions. I'm telling you to think for yourself and be wary, because people will tell you do CBO, do CBO, do ABO. It doesn't fucking matter. Just test shit. Just fucking try it, okay? It doesn't fucking matter. Please think for yourself. Here are my metrics. As a preface, I want to say that despite the Smart Plus campaign, being more effective with the sales, and me having like 6, 7, 8, 9 different creatives and ads within the Smart Plus campaign, where TikTok used AI to, do all this optimization shit, only 2 of my videos got sales. Which is pretty remarkable. So I'll show you my 2 most successful ads, and then I'll show you my metrics after. Woman did really good UGC. Okay, so what did she do that this one didn't?
Upgrade taco night with this genius.
Well, this one had jump cuts and all that stuff.
I hate when I'm making something with a torch.
She is trying to resonate with the audience by saying, I hate when X happens. People are like, oh yeah, I have this similar problem. Okay. She says what it is. She explains what it does. She explains why you should buy it. She explains her process of doing it. She story tells. She says how simple it is. She says the benefits. And she just explains why the product is really good, and she visually tells. So this ad is really, really good. Tortilla sealer test, okay? So I started running this product on the 6th of September. You'll see here, I actually deleted this one, my best
Upgrade
one.
taco night with this.
And the reason for that was that it had a $2.33 CPC, that's the destination. CTR was 0.73, CPM 17, add to carts 3. And then we see here we got 1 checkout. Now, please just listen to what I'm going to say. And do what you want with that information. I spent $40 on this one creative, okay? And I got 1 purchase. This ad with this girl, which is UGC, doing all the stuff that I mentioned earlier, spent not even $10. I spent $7, okay? I got 5 clicks. My CPC was drastically lower. My CTR was marginally higher. My CPM was higher. My add to cart was 1, and that same person checked out and purchased the product. Okay, $7 versus $39, and they had the same result. I don't know what this shows. I just think this is indicative of how powerful UGC is and how it resonates with people. Okay, the second day. So I decided to give the majority of my ad spend to the best creative of the previous day, which only spent $7 and got 1 purchase, the same result. So this one, you'll see here, spent 16 CAD. Sorry, did this one get a purchase? This one here did not get a purchase. And you'll see here, this one spent 16 CAD. So a little bit less than our more spend one yesterday. 14 clicks to destination, again, not good. Good CPC, okay CTR, 2 at the carts, and I got a purchase. And I spent less. So like, shit, this is good, okay? You'll see my other videos didn't perform really that well. Third day, my final day of testing the product to see if I'm going to scale it. We'll just look at this. $17 spend, $2 CPC, shit. But despite these being shit, I got 5 add to carts and a $71 add to cart rate and a fucking cost per add to cart of $3 and a purchase. So your metrics, it's not uniform. It can be different. I'm just, still, I definitely don't aim for those metrics because they're not good. And that was the only purchase I got that day.
We're turning taco night
with this new creative. This one, which did good yesterday.
Craving a quick take.
Nope, that's AI generated. Did I cut the other one? No. Where is it? This one
Upgrade taco night.
It didn't even spend.
We had taco.
Where's the tortilla? This one got 30 spend. Oh, that's right. I incorporated this one after this one got so much spend but no results. Because this one got a purchase. Yeah, it did. Okay, so you'll see here 30 CAD spent, CPC, not good. Actually, I think that's my best CTR, 2%. CPC, okay. CPM 30, add to cart 3, cost per add to cart $10, 0 purchases. Okay, and then the other ones didn't really do well at all. Okay, so that's that. Here's what we're going to analyze here. A quick analysis. How long is this video? I really hope it's not that long. You'll have to put this on 2 times speed. CTR was lower on a lot of these videos, which means that I was targeting to audiences that didn't have enough of a desire to investigate my product further, okay? And it didn't speak to them well enough, so I could have been targeting the wrong audience. B, my audience maybe perhaps resonated with the product, but I didn't provide them enough value within the video to purchase. Okay, so A and B. I had 29 people add to cart, and 29 people reach checkout. Now, for whatever reason, they didn't complete checkout. I said, you know what? On the last day, I only got 1 sale, whereas on the first day, I got 2 sales. Okay, and every day after those 2 sales, for that one day, I was like, you know what? This is kind of going downhill a little bit. Again, evidence that the CTR was the problem. My ad creatives were the problem. You need to make them more value, jumpier, all that stuff. So set a campaign budget, and the budget applied to 1 ad group. So not only did TikTok not optimize for different ad groups and give money to the best ad groups, which it couldn't do because I only have 1 ad group, but it didn't follow ABO either. It didn't give, I had a fixed budget, but that's the only thing it could spend for, so it wasn't really accurate or indicative of what I could do. Anyways, you'll see here that this one,
Upgrade taco night with this.
which is the one we put in, 32 CAD, 7 clicks at destination. That's unbelievably terrible. CPC was 4. Wow, that is, like, listen to me, that is unbelievable. Horrible, 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 horrible. Okay? $32 spent. This one spent $4, and it got somehow a good CPC and a great CTR with an add to cart. 6 checkouts initiated? Whoa, 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 I did not see this.
Turning taco night into quesadilla.
Oh my gosh, guys. 6 check. I should have ran this product to the. I should have cut both upon seeing this. All right. Okay. It's an evil world we live in. And you'll see here, this one got $12, drastically less than that $32. 3 clicks on my destination. 4. Horrible, horrible. Yet it got 2 ID cards and 1 purchase. With 3 initiated checkouts. What's the takeaway here? What can I take away? If this gets to an hour, it's going to be crazy. What is the takeaway here? Well, the takeaway is that, number 1, read your metrics sooner. And yeah, initially with me, I knew who my audience was. With a smart campaign, I guess it let me find my audience more. But what you need to do, instead of just looking at the budget and being like, oh, TikTok is spending a lot on this, I would say within the first 10 hours of your campaign, assuming you're running for more than 10 hours, the first 10 hours of my campaign, what I should have done is I should have seen this right here, the 6 checkouts. I should have seen these metrics with the CPC and the CTR. I should have cut these, split tested 3 different ones of these and run it. Anyways, I got 5 purchases. Okay, here's the website. Okay. So we have here the image, create delicious and steal snacks in seconds. So I'm showcasing what the product is. Little thing there, BOGO. What the product does, okay. Just simple instructions, which, yeah, okay. Benefits, or what makes us special. Invalidating others, which is us versus them. You can pause the video and, see these, and those are variant images and that type of thing. Okay, reviews. We have Rappy, easy and fast, Rap Sealer, not just Rap Sealer, it's easy and fast, so I put a value proposition in there. I had a USP subheadline. A unique selling point subheadline was perfect for air frying. The reason I put that specific line of text is because 90% of the people who bought this product put their tortillas into an air fryer after, which that information I acquired from another product, or sorry, my competitor. 3 bullet points, which are all benefits: keeps filling the sauces inside, turns leftovers into new meals, makes countless delicious recipes. Okay, now here is the BOGO. Okay, buy one, 19.99. Buy two, 29.99. I put 50% off here. That should have been bigger, most popular. Okay, so you'll see here, these are my two things. Add to cart button. I didn't go over with the colors here. I didn't do like lots of yellow, lots of black, lots of black. I just kind of had complementary yellow and then a nice black. Okay, secure checkout. Bam. Free shipping right there. You have these things here. Just 3 FAQs, the initial most important ones. That's from here. So you'll have benefit 1 explanation, benefit 2 explanation. You'll have the us versus them, which is different than the one up there slightly. Bam. Okay, well, when you're happy, which will take you to the very top. Okay. You'll go down here and see the FAQ. This looks good, baby. FAQ. Okay. Questions to make it look a little bit more reliable. Why Rappy is loved by 10,000. Okay, I'm not lying here. It is actually loved by 10,000. They have much more. The product has much more competitors. Don't lie, it's a sin. Okay. Of course, not our brand is. You get what I mean. Okay. I should have said why this product is loved by others. Anyways, then we have this, and then I'm not sure whether. Yeah, I didn't have any reviews. Okay, so some things could have been a little bit by the website, but this is my best website by far. And then you'll see here if I go, oh shit, 2. Let me get that shit right there. Bam! Look at that cart, custom cart app. Oops, this should be hidden. Oh shit, you didn't. By the way, I also had this right here. Get 50% off your order plus free shipping. Oh yeah, add to cart. That's called a sticky add to cart. So bam, you add to cart and bam, look at this delicious cart. Bam, bam, bam. Ooh, I should have. Another thing. This color one piece empanada maker should be that should have gotten taken out of there. This should be bolded. A lot of different stuff. Now when you go to the checkout, you'll see that. What? Or what am I gonna do next time? What can you learn from this? Well, you can learn anything you want from this. But my personal takeaway is number 1. Look at the creatives more. Okay, I need to see what creatives, and I need to read my metrics more. So hold on, let me think of this. Number 1, the next product I run will have good creatives that will speak to my audience, that will invoke the want and the desire for them to purchase on the ad level, or the ad funnel, everything pre-purchase that I talked about, or pre-website that I talked about, and I'm giving lots of value to the customers to purchase. Okay. So I have a high CPR, a CTR, a low CTC, and so we got drastically more conversion. So that's what I'm going to fix, okay? Number 2. Instead of just setting a budget, I'm going to strategically choose CBO or ABO based on my product. Okay, I'm not just going to put a budget. Number 3, Smart Campaign is interesting. I think I'm going to maybe keep doing that for testing. But after those first 2 days, I think I should have analyzed the ads and then kept it in a Smart Campaign instead of the Scale campaign. Instead, what I should have done was kept it into the Smart Campaign, which would have found buyers better. Should have kept it into the Smart Campaign and raised the budget while repurposing the ads slightly, reducing friction within the ads. Like I said, increasing value for the customer to purchase. What else? Get reviews in my product section. What else? Read my metrics more. I mean, that's pretty much it. I hope you guys got some sort of value out of that. I'm going to edit this video, so if it's a little bit jump cutty, sorry. Also, I just created a Discord, so if you want to hop in there. I'm not really a big fan of Discord, honestly. I might make a Telegram too, but and just replace the Discord with that. But I created the Discord. I'll be in there, so ask me questions if you want. What I want with the Discord is just like a community of people who are actually trying. I don't give a shit if you don't have any experience in ecom. I don't care if you're like rich or whatever. Just all I care about is consistency. That's all that matters. Because if you're consistent and you put in the effort and you're dedicated to learning, and you have a goal in mind that you're constantly persevering towards, you're gonna win. And just don't ask stupid questions like, "What is dropshipping?" Okay. So I hope this helped.